You are watching William Patterson University Television.
Welcome back. This is our 11th annual Brave-a-thon. I'm Joan Cavalejo from WPTV.
And I'm Al Groen from WPTV.
You can keep up with us as we are near the end of today's broadcasting by going to gobrave.org/Brave-a-thon.
Plus, you can check in with us on Twitter and Instagram at Brave New Radio and at WPTV6 for all the Brave-a-thon exclusives. We want to thank Fry Guys, American Heroes Smokehouse and Barbecue, veteran owned and operated, and they give 15% off for students, Manhattan Bagel and Addiction Tattoo for sponsoring our event today.
This is our favorite event of the year, and we're super glad that you could be here with us.
Absolutely, and we've only got 2 more hours until midnight, but the performances just keep getting better.
This next artist is sure to impress. We welcome NJ Local's My Rising Fall.
Yo, what's up? We're My Rising Fall. Dead to you! Let's take a look inside the world inside your mind, where you create every storyline. You fabricate the truth, make that the only way, 'cause every other story's just a way to disobey. Why should I forgive every word you say when you can look past a single thing? I took my own path, it led me away from you, but you can't have that, so you said I was dead to you. You say no scars, so nothing's wrong. You act like the words mean nothing at all. You spend your time trying to get in my head, but I saw past it and I left you behind instead. Why should I forgive every word you say when you can look past a single thing? I took my own path, it led me away from you, but you can't have that, so you said I was dead to you. Why should I forgive every word you say when you can look past a single thing? I took my own path, it led me away from you. You can't have that, so you said I was dead to you. How are you gonna act like this was your decision? I should have kicked you out of my life a long time ago!
This next song is called Lie to Me.
You never listened, you never cared. So how's it feel knowing no one's there? No one's there. Thoughts were the right words, it turned out so wrong. Never made me feel like I actually belong. Thinking back to this, just get angry. Listen one more time, you can lie to me again. Lie to me again.
All these songs are going to be off an upcoming EP called The Hate You Hold. This next one's called Shallow Mind.
You can't understand how I feel or how I am. The distractions I can't stand. So it's finally come to me. Another year, another hole. We have to fail, keep the chills taking over my control. Go scratch and try to fix all the problems you have caused. Hit my body down and you were finally gone. And you can't understand how I feel or how I am. Distractions I can't stand. And you can't understand how you never gave a damn. And that's why I ran. I was only 3 years old when you had left my home. Try and find a better life, someone other than your wife. verbal comfort. Comfort! Comfort! Can't understand how I feel or how I am. The distractions I can't stand, and you can't understand how you never gave a damn, and that's why I ran. Shell up! Bye! Tell me why no wouldn't let you in, but it didn't have to end like this. Tell me why you can't understand how I feel or how I am. The distractions I can't stand, and you can't understand how you never gave a damn, and that's why I ran.
All right. We're going to slow down a little bit. This song's called Failure. Listen to the sad songs that showed me where you got them right before night. Made the song sound different. You took his hand and left me cold and in the dust. Can't begin to describe how much you destroyed my trust. You'll never know or even hear it from me that you're the first person that actually saw me. Why did it have to be you? I know you had it rough. All the hard times never stop. Bones in your scars, the words carved across your heart. But that's what makes it worse. I understand your pain, 'cause I feel the same. Never had to be explained. But you pushed me away. I know you're damaged, 'cause I have my scars right where you put them on my heart. There's not much outside, 'cause it's in my mind. If I showed you my darkest thought, would it change your mind or not? Please change your mind or not. Or not. All right, this last one's going to be an old one. It's called My Friends Need Another Distraction. I didn't think you would come back. That's to reap what's left. The ones that I keep close, what's to deceive me from your clothes. Past all your lies, taking some hostage with the disguise. From my friends, it's not that kind of place. Tired of you and stupid kids. Leave this place alone. Just call this your home. Tired of you and your stupid kids. No, he's everything I was not. One who would listen and not pursue all. I would think that he does not. Experience with your two-faced talk. That he's only stuck in your web of lies. Once he's out, you've been left behind for a second time. From my friends, it's not that kind of place. I'm tired of you and your stupid games. Leave this place alone. Just know it's your home. I'm tired of you and your stupid games. Stay away from my friends, it's not that kind of place. Tired of you and your stupid games. Leave this place alone, and just call this your home. Tired of you and your stupid games. Stay away from my friends, it's not that kind of place. Tired of you and your stupid games. Leave this place alone. Don't call this your home. Tired of you and your stupid games. Thank you. Go Mars and Fall.
Thank you again to My Rising Fall. We'll be right back with more. Don't go anywhere. This is our 11th annual Raveathon. Stick around. Welcome back to Raveathon. I'm Alec Roman.
And I'm Joan Cavalejo.
And we're back with My Rising Fall. Guys, you played an insane set. But before we get into what just happened out there and why my ears are still ringing, I did learn some interesting facts about you, Sean, that I want to bring up. I heard that you drink gummy bear tea and that you boil steaks. So I have to know what that's all about because that's a real concern for me.
No, well, gummy bear tea, yes. So it's like throat coat, but I don't like tea very much. So
Neither do I.
I drink that.
I get it.
I drink the gummy bear tea because it just tastes like gummy bears.
I'm going to justify that. That sounds delicious.
No,
It's
I'm
really
going to
good.
justify
I did
that.
it today. I do not boil steaks. That is my friend making fun of me. There's a cooking method called sous vide, which is basically, if you want to boil it down, then but it's a little different.
Okay. No, I mean, the gummy bear thing sounds like a great idea, I think.
I think so too. I mean, I'm going to try some. I don't know how you came up with that, but I'm going to try that for sure. So let's get to some serious questions here, right? All right. So I really wanted to know how you guys came together. How did your band become the band?
So we started out in high school. Me and Joe here went to high school together, and he's actually in another band called Empty Vessel. And when we needed to get a drummer, the drummer that they had for that band actually decided to, he decided to fill in for us, and then we just kind of told him one day, yeah, you're in the band now, so.
So you just left the other band and.
Oh no, I'm doing both the bands. Yeah.
Oh,
Two
okay.
bands.
So you
50-50.
busy.
Yeah, very busy
Okay.
with both bands.
So tell me, we heard a lot from your sound that like you went from these really fast-paced hardcore breakdowns to these very melodic choruses and verses. What is the part of that writing process? Where does everyone kind of come into play in that?
There's just I feel like there's just a lot of bands that we all listen to that offer a lot of influences to our sounds. Like me and Sean listen to a lot of, like, for example, the reason why we have so many breakdowns and it's that kind of hardcore kind of style to our sound is we listen to like a whole lot of hardcore bands. I listen to a lot of metal bands personally, so does our drummer. So I would say it's just all the music that we all collectively listen to that helps bring our sound together. Yeah.
You guys wrote like all those songs together, or did someone bring pieces and then you guys kind of like play off each other?
It was a mix of both. Like, there's some songs that I wrote, there's some stuff that he wrote parts of, there's some stuff that we sat in a room very angry with each other and wrote together. But it's just however it comes to us, really.
So then going off of that, what do you think is the toughest thing as a band? I mean, you're not dealing with one person. You're not dealing with, yourself. You're dealing with like a group of people. What do you think is the hardest thing about that?
I think the hardest thing is like when you're in a band with a lot of people, you get to like know like how they act, and like there's certain things the little things that they may like get at you sometimes, but you can't let that stuff like get under your skin. You have to just like kind of power through it. In the end, we're all friends. We're all here for one purpose, and to just make music, have fun, and that's all really I can think to say to that.
It's basically being in a relationship with 4 other people.
I mean, that's a good way to equate it. So you guys have been together for a long time.
Yeah.
Has your sound changed over the years? Have you evolved a lot over the years as you've gotten older?
Yeah. So when we started as a very straightforward, like, pop punk 4-chord band, and then as our music taste grew and like I got into like more like heavy hardcore stuff, and Joe started to get more into like the pop punk stuff, we decided like why not just mix it instead of trying to have just one sound.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea to mix that together.
Yeah, for sure. I think you guys are exceptionally just great at everything, every single piece. I mean, just from the drums to the electric guitar or whatever that, all sorts of stuff, right? So my question to you is, what kind of advice would you have to, others starting up bands?
I would say things like may at first not be ideal. It might seem like that at first. Like it may seem like, for example, if you're starting to play shows and you're noticing that there's not that many people there, that's a common thing. Let me tell you right now, that is a common thing to see. Don't let those things get you down. You just kind of keep on playing shows, keep on making music, keep getting together, creating ideas, creating memories. Honestly, I think that's just like the most important part about that.
The most important thing is just keep going, because there will be times when you think you're absolutely done, but then something is right around the corner every time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, creating memories and keep on going. All right. One last time, we want to thank My Rising Fall for joining us. And coming up next, we have another beautiful band. It is called...
Keep it quiet. This is Braveathon right here on Brave New Radio and WPTV. Stick around.
You are watching WPTV.